It's summer of 2021 and it's 5 a.m. The birds aren't even chirping outside, bro. It's dead silence. I'm 19 years old and I'm awake with 3 of my other friends who are the same age, and we're so clear on the objective and we're getting closer, bro. We're actually about to do it, and yes, we just fucking did it, bro. We won. We're those guys. We're sick, right? Like, wait, what exactly did I do? I can hear my mum now. She's behind me on the stairs and she's shouting because it's 5 a.m. and she has to go to work in a few hours. And there I am with my mates on my PS4 playing Call of Duty, and I'm making a whole shit ton of noise because we just won a game of Warzone. Bro, this wasn't a one-off event. I used to stay up for up to 36 hours playing video games because I was addicted. I've grown up as the eldest son in a single parent brown household, so I'm expected to be the goal-striving, ambitious, hard-working young bull of a man, but my character was inherently flawed. I was an undisciplined leech and my mother was the one who was expected to provide for me because I was a lazy video gaming motherfucker. Now, bro, at 5 a.m, I'm not gaming, I fucking explode out of bed, my alarm goes off, I turn that shit off and I instantly drop down and do some press-ups, man. I've got energy, I've got an objective. It's real life objectives. It's to build my aesthetic, strong dream physique. It's to level up in my consulting engineering career that I achieved after graduating as a top student from one of the best unis in my country as an award-winning graduate. It's to work on this YouTube business. After doing the press-ups, I instantly jump in the cold shower because I want to train my willpower. And then I jump straight into either a work task or a hard gym session because I want to execute on the highest leverage tasks for my goals. Look, man, year on year, I'm just seeing worse and worse video games, scrolling, and other certain addictions that people might not talk about happening right in front of my eyes. The young men of our generation are becoming more and more lazy every single year, and it's pretty much unstoppable and inevitable. There's too much comfort being put into our society. It's probably not something that I could stop personally, yeah, but what I can do is that I can talk to you through this video and I can tell you what worked for me to get me off that path of comfort and onto the path of discipline. I've literally seen people, yeah, tell me that their algorithm is so good on Instagram Reels that it knows what they're thinking, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm so happy I'm not like you. How the fuck is the algorithm so catered to them? Like, yeah, it's the software developers in the background doing all of the sort of coding stuff that lets them, bro, I'm not a fucking scientist, yeah? It's because they spend hours and hours, endless rounds of scrolling on that app from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m, bro. I know people that lie on their side in bed for hours and scroll. It is unbelievable to me. And bro, these are people in a top uni. How the hell is society gonna look in 20, 30 years when these are the people that overtake? I don't know, man. Like, I don't actually know. Bro, my name is Jas, and discipline has absolutely changed my life, and that is why I made this channel, so that I can give you the advice and the lessons that I've learned to change my life, so that you can do the same, but quicker and better than I have. That's something that you seem interested in, so drop a subscribe, bro, because it helps me help you. I'm going to tell you the 2-hour method that I started implementing in 2023 when I was working my first full-time job, and this is what let me wake up before my first non-autonomous task, and that is what the 2-hour method is. You wake up 2 hours before the first task that was not given to you by an authoritarian. So at the time, my authoritarian was my manager. For you, it might be your teacher, it might be your parents. You are going to be the guy that wakes up on your own accord 2 hours before that now. So whatever time you wake up to, like, get ready for school or for work or something else that someone else tells you to do, you minus 2 hours off that time. So if it's 7 a.m, you now wake up at 5 a.m. So in 2023, I worked as a full-time engineer, and my manager, bro, I still can see the scene to this day of what he was like. His face by the end of the day would be completely red, and he would be staring at that screen all day. I could see like veins popping out of his head because he was pretty stressed out on the phone call. I could tell, like, you know when you do the video calls at work, at the end of the call, what he would do, he would like fucking take the headphones off and just slam them on the table, and he would push his chair back in his seat and just be like as if he's just solved world hunger or some shit. That's how much stress that he was taking. And then literally a minute after doing that, he would pick the headphones up and jump on the next call. The problem is, bro, I had a completely different outlook on what I want my life to be like at that point. And that was my first full-time job. And that's when I thought, like, shit, I need to get the top level career as an engineer. I need to be a consultant, and I need to do it for some specific company that's really good values, good working culture, nothing like where I was before. And the thing is, bro, the 2-hour method came about because I wanted to do boxing and I couldn't really make myself go in the afternoons consistently, and I thought like, bro, I need to take back 2 hours of my day somewhere. And the best place that I could figure out to do it, man, it was in the morning at 5 a.m. Like, I woke up 2 hours before my manager told me to. Like, I know people say your manager tell you to wake up, right? Or your teacher tells you to wake up, but it's just my way of saying, like, not specifically your teacher like sends you a message like, wake up little Timmy at this time. It's that you're meant to wake up to go to somewhere that you've not chosen to go. Like, you've not chosen to go to school, but you can choose yourself to do something. And the thing that I chose at the time in 2023 was boxing. And I woke up at 5 a.m. and I went and trained in the morning, came back home, got ready for work, got changed, had a shower, all of that, ate, went to work. And guess what? My work output actually increased when I started implementing the 2-hour method because I was happier, bro. I knew that I wasn't going to go down the same path as my boss, who was like told to come into work, so that's what he would do, and he would like get really stressed out and shit. Bro, I felt different. I felt elated every day. I literally felt super happy every day. And this is the masculine imperative, man, is to set yourself a promise and then you keep that promise. So when you live in alignment to your own biology and your chemistry as a man, you'll inevitably feel better. Like, it's something I can't put a number on. It's something that you have to experience, bro. As a fully grown, fully developed adult male, you need to experience this shit where you have that 2-hour sacred block of your day. I'm not telling you to quit school or quit your work. I'm just telling you to give yourself some time back, bro. Give yourself that self-respect. Give yourself that identity shift, because this is where the true like mastery happens, bro. This is where you can take apart your competition. I'm gonna give you the exact method now that I do to make this easier. Not only do you have to understand that this is the most valuable 2 hours of your day, you also have to know the exact specific actions, which are to make a checklist the night before. So you have to write down 5 a.m. wake up, and then you write down your cascading habits after that, which, bro, I fully recommend utilizing what I call the domino effect of habits. This is exactly what you need to understand to really get that feeling of like, oh, these habits are easy, this routine's easy. And that is that when you wake up, you need to do something instantly that's pretty easy to do physically, something physical, right? So that could be like a minute of skipping, or like a minute of push-ups, or a minute of squats, something really easy. And after you do that easy thing, it can even be like fucking drinking some water, bro. That's exactly what I do. I keep water next to my bed, I drink that as soon as I wake up, I drop down into press-ups, and then I tick stuff off my checklist that I wrote the night before. Then I do the hard habit. And this is the domino effect, where you knock over the small domino, but bro, once you've knocked those small dominoes over, the big ones are really easy to fall over. And you've seen how dominoes work, bro. You know that this could work for you in real life. You understand the law that when an object is in motion, it stays in motion. So you've just got to overcome that initial sort of inertia, and then the rest of your day is going to be easy, bro. This is a literal fucking cheat code. And that's how I've been able to cold shower every single morning for the past year straight. It's not because I force myself, it's because I just put in place the disciplined systems. Not like pure discipline and willpower, but I just got the systems in place, bro. Not like these gay fucking systems that like other creators tell you about and then they don't tell you what it even means. This is exactly what you do, bro. You keep the water next to your bed, you have the night before checklist made so that you know to do your press-ups, you know to do the cold shower, and then you go ahead and fucking do it. And bro, I'm gonna get even deeper on this and tell you exactly how you make yourself wake up every morning on time without like going back to sleep or whatever. The exact thing you do is you get your phone alarm and you put it on max volume, and then you place it in a spot of your room where you'll still hear it, but you have to physically get out of your bed to turn it off. And that's for one of two reasons, yeah? Is because I found that when I want to wake up early but I can still like just sit in my bed, I'll just fall back asleep like a lazy little bastard, because that's what we all are, bro. Like, let me be real, it's so easy to fall back asleep than it is to like stand up, drink your water, do the press ups, cold shower, all of that. You can't overcome the mind all the time like that with brute force. But what you can do is understand that, oh fuck man, my phone's on the other side, like I need to stand up and turn it off before my family wake up at 5 a.m. And that's what you got to do. And reason number two is now you stood up. It's going to be easy now to do your press up, you do your water in the morning, and that will lead you to be able to do the cold shower easily too. But the main thing is, bro, you've got to set that 5 a.m. alarm, because bro, you fucking think you're better than everyone else, and the sad thing is you have done nothing significant in your life to fucking prove it, and now is your time to shine, bro. Now you can show yourself. I will take what Jazz said in this video and I'm going to do it. I'm going to set that alarm right now, I'm going to put it on the other side of my room, and I am going to wake up on time. That's how you prove to yourself that you're a man, bro, because look, you haven't done anything in your life that was self-imposed for a significant number of days in a row to prove to yourself that you're capable of doing it, let alone proving it to other people, bro. bro. And don't tell me that you don't want to compare yourself to others, because I know you do. That's a basic human necessity, that you want to be better than your peers because you want to feel like you're valuable. And bro, I know how it feels, man. I want to feel like I'm valuable. Everyone wants to feel like they have something to offer other people, man. And I want you to have that thing and develop something within you that you can offer to others. But it all starts with yourself. Like, bro, if you don't even know what task to do after you wake up, make it something simple and make it something that serves another person even. Like, this is so beautiful, because what you could do, imagine if you wake up and you do like the dishes and you do the chores that your mum like has left over because she was too tired to do them. Bro, that's sometimes what I used to do when I had no work to do, or I had a rest day off the gym and I didn't know what to do. I would literally just do the dishes. And bro, that's why the 2-hour method will turn you into a man, because you're giving yourself that sacred 2-hour block in your day. You can go and tell me that this is bullshit, like 5 a.m. doesn't work, culture hours doesn't work. Like, look, those habits within themselves are nothing crazy. It is the mindset shift and the actual actions you take with that over a long enough and significant time period that will make you turn into the man that you've always wanted to become, bro. Look at me, for example, yeah? I worked in that shitty fucking job in 2023, and then I came back to uni, finished my degree, and in that 1 year stretch where I came back and finished my degree, this was last year, 2024, I changed the type of man I was, bro. Between 2024 and 2025, I was disciplined. I had changed. I was a new engineer. I did not want to go back to that kind of shit job, and I knew that it took the discipline habits to do so. And guess what? When I applied to my dream company with my dream job, consulting, the top level career you can get out of uni with my degree, I got a call back after the assessment center and the tests and the exams and the interviews, and they told me, Jas, you were the top performer. 2,000 people did this application and you came first. And that explicitly was told to me on the phone call, bro, that they told me there was no negatives with your application and your performance on the day. Bro, and literally in this past year, I've built my dream physique. I can pull 3 times my body weight on a deadlift. I can pull myself up with one arm on a chin up. None of this bullshit. I can do it straight. I never had this strength before, bro, and it all came directly from doing the right habits at the right times without feeling the right thing. Let me say that shit again. I did it even when I didn't feel like doing that shit, and I did it on time. And I'll just continue doing that for a year straight. And guess what? This job started in September. It is now December of 2025. It's literally been about, what, like 3 months? And I'm getting people coming up to me telling me like, oh, you're not like any of the other people who've just graduated from uni and come here. Like, you're built for more. One of the top managers in this company said to me like, you are the smartest man in this building and you don't even know it. No one knows that I'm like waking up early, working on my business, reading books on the skills I need to be better at my job. No one knows that shit, bro. Barely anyone even knows I go to the gym. Bro, someone pretty close to me, my age, asked me like, how's gym going? Like, he kind of knows that I've got a membership and stuff. I was like, yeah, man, I just bought a membership yesterday and shit. And then he asked me like a week later, how's it going and stuff. I was like, oh man, I can't get consistent. It's so hard, because bro, I don't want people to know. I don't want people to know about this YouTube channel. I don't want people to know about my discipline habits, because bro, people like us, you've watched this far, like, you're not like a normal person, bro. They find it weird as fuck. People will literally look at you different, like in a weird way, knowing that you do this stuff. But like, if you don't tell them, but you still do the hard habits and you still do the discipline habits, you still learn how to become a better person, and you carry out your goal conducive actions with pure execution and no emotion, you will actually be more attractive to people around you. Like, not just women in your life, but also men, your family. People will respect you finally at work and at school, and they'll start looking at you differently, but not when you start just exposing yourself, yeah? So when you achieve something, or when you do something good, or when you've been on a good streak, tell like 1 or 2 of your closest friends, or like if you've got a girlfriend or whatever, maybe your mom, if you trust them, but like no one outside of that like sort of inner circle of yours, because trust me, bro, no one cares. No one gives a fucking flying fuck. People ask me at work, like, oh, what time do you wake up? I'm like, oh man, I don't live too far. I wake up at like 7:30. Bro, I was awake at 4:30 that same day, and with a straight face I'll tell them 7:30, because I don't want to come across as like some cocky, arrogant motherfucker. I want to come across as just completely normal, and I'll let my output determine my result, not the shit I say. Discipline turned my fucking life around, bro. It literally helped me rebuild my physique. It changed the trajectory of my high level education, and in turn it changed the trajectory of my career. I was going down the path of bullshit, mediocrity, something that I didn't even want to do, man. But this is how people get stuck, and I don't want you to get stuck in something that you don't want to do. So that's why you've watched this far in the video. You're probably like the one guy that I'm chatting to right now, and that is exactly how I want it to be, because I want to tell you to set that alarm and get it fucking done, bro. And if you want my full discipline program, it's in the link below. You can get my personal help with your situation. We can talk it through, and I can understand your exact problems, and I can help you overcome those. I want you to do it better and faster than me, bro, because it took me 5 years since learning about discipline to actually get it implemented into my life and seeing the results, and I know I can get you there in a fucking fraction of that time. And with that, bro, sweat or regret, man, I'm out.